Yes, indeed. Boom, baby, boom. Rise and shine. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. I'm your host with the mostest, Marky Saint, and this is Saint's Addiction. That's right, I'm doing the do-rags. Nobody else is doing them. But cue the intro. Let's go. Boom, baby, boom. You are live from Saints Addictions Cribbo. I don't fuck around, and we do this show every morning. We talk about mental health, mental wealth, and all around physical health because that's what's important. The more important is your health, and let's just keep it real. But this morning, it's the health of your mind. We always talk about getting our minds right because so many people living in fear. I said, don't live that fear life, and I put that in here, and I mean it because there's so many of us that live it. And I'm like, how is this possible? How have we learned to be the most fear-mongered people out in the whole entire world? Why do we hold true to the fear? And I had to have this conversation this morning because my friend, vicious stutterer, he has a big time suffering from stuttering or used to, and he still kind of does it. And I was like, are you still scared? Did you make it 36 years on this planet to still be scared of your stuttering or fear of other people or whatever it will be? There's so many of us that still have some sort of fear inside of us. And one of the best parts about me being able to travel the world was that I didn't have to live in fear anymore. I literally got self-belief into myself and said, yo, I could do whatever I put my mind to. Yo, I don't have to live in fear no more. I literally pushed my life so fucking far around this world that I was actually challenging it almost to kill me, challenging it to see how far I could push it. How far can bend it like Beckham? How far can I push it to make my life into the reality that I wanted to have? And that was all about threatening my fears. So I had to challenge myself and my fear level and say, what do I really want? So when I really want to talk to a hot girl, and just like you do, even if you're a girl, you get nervous and the person shows up and you say the wrong thing. And I was like, I'm sick of saying the wrong thing. So how about I be myself? How about I take deep breaths? How about I calm the fuck down and just act normal? Stop trying to impress that girl. Stop trying to suck in my belly and feel uncomfortable. Just be you. She already know you got a belly. She already know who you are unless you fuck it up with fear and lies and misunderstanding. How many of us have been that way when we got into a relationship and it was based off of fear? How about that? How about all the things that we went to into our lives and we were like, yo, this is going to be like this and this is going to be like that. And, oh, by the way, I just sprinkled some fear on this scenario and now it's all fucked up. I started to second guess this girl. I started to think she was cheating on me. My fear told me that I won't be the only one in her life, and therefore I'm now living in fear, and therefore I'm getting those results. I'm literally manifesting the worst things in my life. I'm making a reality. And before we make things worse, let's make things blessed. Bless up. Blaze one for the nation. It's your boy Marky Saint. Who are we going to shout this out to? Fuck on shirt. Shit, I don't fuck around. Get a fuck on shirt. Let's go. Bless up. This is a blessing. Life is a blessing. Start treating it like a blessing. So I'm going to talk to you real quick about fear. My ultimate fear was in a South Korean prison, truth be told. I found myself in South Korean prison with murderers and mafia, and I'm in a third world country prison. That was probably the worst moment of my life, just being honest with you. But if that didn't kill me, it only made me stronger. And this is where it comes down to it. The things that are killing you, the fear thoughts, the things that control you. Oh, I can't do that. Or that might upset someone else. Or can I? I don't have any confidence. And it's like, you know, when you threaten the system, when you threaten the matrix, right, it's going to try to fight back and keep you in a cage. And that's where we're comfortable, in our little cages, in our little worlds, all our paintings around us, we're just comfortable. We find little rat holes. We sleep it up, we stay it up, and we get extra comfortable. Then we block out the fears, right? Well, the bills are paid. Nothing bad can happen to me. I got everything covered. Then life happens, and life will throw you a curve, like your house getting on fire, or divorces, or people dying. It happens as part of life. And then it disrupts our whole flow of our idea of safety. this idea of control when you're not actually in control. Life has a purpose, life has a destiny. You can get in with your destiny or get in the way of your destiny. And this is why we have to have this conversation. How many people are letting fear fuck up their destiny? How many people are sitting there with imagination? I told my buddy the other day, we were on the couch, and I said, how many times has someone been on the couch looking at the TV saying, I could have invented that, but you didn't put any energy behind that idea? You probably put fear behind it, like, I can't afford it. It's too much work. I don't know if I can do it. And that's exactly what I did. I didn't ask myself if it was too much work. I just made a contract with myself that said I will do the work, whatever it takes, however long it takes. I'm down. That's passion. And then it's like, will it work? Doesn't matter anymore. At least you have purpose. That's purpose. For you to go up in the morning and go, it's not the results that matter, it's the actions that matter. It's the fact that I took action, got off a said couch, and made my infomercial be on that TV. That's the difference. There's people that will put an idea out or get or receive an idea, but not put any work in behind it. And we're talking about the work yesterday. Putting in that work, that inside work, that not lazy, to tell yourself that you're in action, you're in control. You're the one that tells yourself to get up in the morning. You're the one that tells yourself to keep a diet. You're the one that keeps yourself sane. And then fear wants to come, tapping on your shoulder. Excuse me, can I have this dance? No, you can't have this dance. I'm dancing with my dream. I'm dancing with my dream girl. It feels good. I'm smoking weed. I'm doing my thing. I have passion in my life. Stay the fuck away from me, fear. Now, people with passion, they push their fear aside. They can't even spell the word fear because all they can see is their goal. Maybe you should say goal over fear. Is that a Saints Anarchy shirt today? Let me write that down. Goal over fear. You know, you have to have something that gives you more of a hope than a detriment, more of a belief than a fear. And that's what ends up happening is you're going to end up believing in your fear and believing that to be true, or you're going to end up believing in you. And that's that whole conversation as that plane flies over with that kind of energy. That's really real. Like, what am I afraid of? I asked my buddy, you're not 6 years old, you're 36 years old. How can you be in fear anymore? And he's like, you're right. I don't know. My subconscious is telling me to act the same way. And I'm like, well, tell your subconscious that your conscious told you to tell itself to go fuck itself and go fuck fear. No, we're not doing that over here. All we're doing is touchdowns. All we're doing is goals. All we're doing is enlightening ourselves. All we're doing is learning new ways to get out of it. Because then now we don't believe in fear. We believe in ourselves. Just so you know, I really do write these down. Goal over fear. Oh shit, I didn't even show it off. Goal over fear. Yeah, no, I write down all my ideas. This helps from things not being fearful. It helps that I do the work so I aid myself in the future. I didn't distract myself by my own worst enemy, myself, and bad habits. And then I gave myself a chance to have a hope, to have a dream, to have goals. And now that I have those things, it's minimized my fears. Not that I don't fear like other people. I still have fears, but I realize that I'm going to put energy behind the things that glow and grow and make me happy instead of this other shit that's being a detriment to my life. I'm not focused on why I can't do anything anymore. I'm focused on why not. Why not live the life I want to live? I love my life. I love it now. I love it so hard that I'm going to smack fucking fear upside the face. I'm gonna go, fuck you. I'm done with your ass. You've been around for too long and you didn't pay rent for the last how many years of my life, Mr. Fear? Well, now it's time for you to go. Guess what? Pop preacher's telling you time to go, devil. Get out. You know what I mean? Like, it's time for fear to go, y'all. It's time for us to rise up and see it inside of ourselves and go, I am stronger than fear. I am stronger than being afraid. I have the strength of 1,000 generations in me. Behold my power. Do your worst, for I will do mine. And then you got Saints Addiction. On my heart from the start, your boy Marky Saints Addiction. Around her, we get shit done. Around here, we smack fear in the face. And if you feel me on it, like, share, subscribe. Get yourself a beanie. I'm going to start selling these for $10 each. And that's it. Peace and love. And as always, Chigathon. That means goodbye but not forever. And go be the change that you want to see in the world today. Ciao. Beijos.